Gaddafi's sole daughter, who went into hiding after the assassination of her father. Muammar Gaddafi deposed Libya Idris when he was just 27 years old. With the help of his army, the young man successfully executed a bloodless coup and took control of the government. Despite the fact that Gaddafi was a despised figure who did a lot than dare to be discussed, we are not devoting today to him. We are nevertheless honoring Gaddafi's lone kid today. Muammar Gaddafi only had one biological daughter, despite having several offspring from previous unions. There are many past behaviors involving this lovely daughter of the late Paria leader that need to be discussed. The December 25th, 1976 born Aisha Gaddafi had to work very hard in school if she wanted to represent her father at numerous international meetings. While her father was in power, Aisha Gaddafi completed a legal education at Paris Pantheon Sorbonne University and served as a UN Goodwill Ambassador. Aisha kept going and eventually joined the Libyan army before branching out into other areas of her life. She was able to advance to the level of lieutenant colonel thanks to her father's financial backing. She married Colonel Ahmed al-Gaddafi in 2006, a member of the Libyan military and a relative of her father. Her husband, on the other hand, died while guarding her father's home. A NATO airstrike meant her father murdered one of her 3 children that Aisha and her husband had. Although if she had initially enjoyed herself, Aisha Gaddafi's condition worsened after her father was murdered in 2011. She had to escape to exile to avoid being murdered by the rebels. Aisha first went to Algeria and lived there for a while before going to Oman. She is still residing in the Sultanate of Oman as of April 2021. Even after the European Union Court removed Aisha from the list of those that European nations had banned, she has continued to be hidden from the public's view. Now, this is what I'm going to say. There is a lot of history. See, what I have come to find out is that there is a lot of history that we are actually wrongly told. You know, like recently I found the history of Jingle Bells, the real Jingle Bells, and then I was like, are you serious? You understand? There is a lot of things we need to do. We need to research, we need to search. Was Gaddafi truly who they said he was? Or were they just painted in black? Do you get? Because from a little I have read about Gaddafi. Just little, I've not dived into it. It goes against what they say about him. He was a tyrant, he was this, he was that. Africans must wake up. How could the Africans allow Gaddafi to die like that? Our leaders and president lack the point here. Please, what do you mean by destruction of family? What has the family would go to do it? Okay. This is an agenda for the West to destroy any other country that has the better resources, and it's happened to be almost all our Muslim countries. They'll force for a full takeover and share the wealth of that country. Countries like Iraq, Syria, Yemen, Afghanistan, Libya, Venezuela. I just know that. I don't know if what this person said is true, but I know that there's actually a conspiracy going on. Do you get? There's a conspiracy to keep Africa perpetually, in chains. You get me? Your father meant well for his country. May Allah forgive his shortcoming and grant him al-Jannat Firdaus. But why get married to their relative? Maybe in their culture, it is not a big deal. The people in their culture, they get married to themselves. And even if you check your, if you check your Bible, I don't know if Quran, if you check your Bible, what am I even saying? Even in the Quran, the people who got married to their sisters, their cousins and their, yes, their cousins, like relatives, extended family members. The people who in their culture is not a big deal. They just murdered the innocent guy who had a good vision for Africa. Do you get? But the thing is, the way if you hear them speak about him here, it will be as if he's the troublesome person. It will be as if now him they look for trouble pass. His father is from Kufru. He fought side by side with Omar Mokhtar. They refused to take bribe from the Italian government. Gaddafi grew up in a concentration camp. They came after him when he refused to trade with dollars. So please, my fellow Nigerians, don't let us dream what we do not know much. Do you get? Like, his story that I've been seeing from little digging is like, it's not what the white is selling us. Like I said, I found out that the real Jingle Bells, and I'm appalled. I'm like, what? Huh. Okay. Libya will suffer till the end of the world for for murdering their destiny helper. He was a good leader, but overstaying leads to destruction. Overstaying leads to destruction of your own family roots. We need to know that. Overstaying, developing your country as he had done is not wrong at all. The issue here is some stupid Africans are manipulated by whites to fight and murder their brothers and sisters, children. As for them, selling their weapons and stealing resources and minerals. NATO entered into Libyan spills and murdered leaders of a country in Africa without any provocation. I did tell you. You see why Russia, what's it called? Russia, yes, not Putin, no more use I. See that thing for Ukraine. You see him? Libya will never recover from the unjustifiable murder of Gaddafi. His blood will haunt his murderers and they that support it. The murderers of Sankara will all face judgment. 2. Gaddafi had the best role in Africa and global economy, and livelihood in Libya was better than America, France, and Russia as citizens enjoyed the best of social welfare. Every citizen of Libya was richer than a citizen in Europe. You cannot survive in Europe or America when you're not employed. But in Libya, under Gaddafi, the unemployed had a special welfare scheme. 50% discount on education, health, family care, free housing, agri and travels. Today, all is gone as Gaddafi is gone. The fight and scramble for democracy, the cause which actually murdered Gaddafi today after 13 years. Where is that democracy? Today, which of these are you enjoying in your own country? Security, democracy, economic relief? If no, then apologize to the soul of Gaddafi and say blessings unto his name. A pillar rather, is really broken. Awake Africa, as everyone can be the next target. Like I said, the plan is to keep Africa perpetually poor. I did tell you. The plan is to keep Africa perpetually poor. That's what they are doing. Let us not forget the role of Obama played in the assassination of Gaddafi. He is not different from other African. All betrayals leading to death and falls of promising figures, regimes and governments were orchestrated together in Africa. Obama is no exception. Coup leading to falls of big nations and leaders of Africa are carried out by Africa. Forget about the foreign influence. Had an African refused to cooperate with the foreigner, foreign influence would have been naughty and legless on African soil. Interestingly, falls of Africa progress, it affects us all globally. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.